What is up, boys and girls? Welcome back to probably the series that's had the longest hiatus ever. I Know You Don't Care. It is back. I don't know if it's going to be a weekly thing or not. Probably not. But I had a bit of a realization watching a couple of my streams back that because of what gameplay we have quite often, I'm not really having time to talk about what's been going on in my life. Which is ironically why I stopped the vlogs in the first place, because I thought, if I talk about everything in vlogs, am I going to have anything to talk about on stream? Turns out I don't really talk about it too much on stream unless I got people with me, so that is what I'm working on improving, by the way. But for now, hey, vlogs are back. So, Neo's looking at me very patiently here. Did you want to come up and say hi? I've been ignoring him all day, to be fair, so hi, everybody, it's your daily dose of Neo. Hey, buddy. How you doing? So, first of all, I had a week off last week. I don't know when it's going to come out. Hopefully the week I'm recording it. I'm recording it on my day off during week 40, whatever. He's into my beard already. Yeah, I had a week off, and it's the first week off I've had in a very long time. And it was really strange, because obviously I've been streaming for over 2 years now, and both of my birthdays I've streamed at least, well, gone for 12-hour streams, and I think failed on both, but hey, we went for them. This year I didn't. I decided to take a full week off. As you guys know, I'm in a long-distance relationship, and instead I decided to get my girlfriend over for the week, because we don't really get to spend too much time together, and that's also not going to be changing anytime soon, because we've had a couple of things change. The girlfriend has her job sorted, so that's lovely. But yeah, so it's kind of reducing what potential time we can see each other. So yeah, taking advantage of weeks off is kind of a thing at the moment. Anyone want a tail? He's just hanging out over here. So yeah, it's quite interesting. So yeah, I had a week off, and it was really nice. First weekend we went over to I'm being nom so much right now. First weekend we went over to my mom's in Wales and hung out over there, which was really nice. I actually spent a proper weekend over there and chilled with the dogs. We got dog piled. It was great. Chelsea absolutely loved being bombarded by dogs and having dog slobber all over them. Neo's trying to escape now. Look at him. What? There you go. You can go away. So yeah, that was a really nice start to the week. Other than that, we ended up hanging out quite a lot. We went out for food far too many times because, you know, cooking's for normal people. Wednesday went out for a meal with my family, which was really nice. My dad came over and took us over to the Golden Orient in Stafford, which I can highly recommend if you ever find yourself in Stafford for a Chinese buffet. Very freaking nice. But yeah, for that we just chilled, and finally, Murdo can stop telling me off now. I finally watched all of Ruby, so that was pretty great. That was well spent. But yeah, it was a week off from work. It was a week off from streaming, and it was a lot of like just relaxing and, you know, not doing anything, which ironically made me more tired. I was falling asleep ridiculously early, so yeah, it was interesting. But during that week off, I also started looking a bit more at housing. So anybody who's in the community knows, currently I'm sharing a flat with my roommate who is planning on leaving fairly soon, by the end of the year, basically. So I'm currently having to find my own place because I cannot afford this place by myself, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, joined a housing association in Stafford and been looking for one-bedroom places. Found a few places, but it's very much a case of like, there's a priority list of who's going to get these places and stuff like that. So yeah, applied 4 so far, 1 for the first week and then 3 for last week, second week I guess. Haven't heard anything from any of them yet, so that's a thing. But it does bring me on to something. So potentially where I move to, I might not have the greatest internet. So like I said, I've signed up for this housing association thing, and if I get anything through them, I should be fine. But there's a small chance I might have to go with like a room share / studio apartment dealio, which might mean I might not be able to get my own internet connection, which of course means I'm not going to be able to reliably stream. There are little things I'm looking at possibly doing, maybe getting an office, stuff like that. But right now, money-wise, I'm very limited on that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's almost like a bit of a warning. I might, after this year, I might not be able to stream for a little while. It really depends on like what I can move into, basically. Like if I can just get myself a flat or a house or whatever, 1-bedroom place, it's not an issue. Like I could just get my own internet, but it becomes a lot more complicated if you've got like a room or like a studio flat in a house with other people. especially if the landlord's already got an internet connection, getting a second internet connection sorted is kind of awkward, and it's whether the landlord thinks it's worth it, because I might not be there for more than 6 months, and it's like a cost to him and her. Sorry, gender, people. I'll say what I want. But yeah, so it's really a case of like, maybe I don't stream after this year for a bit. We don't know yet, so yeah, just a little heads up on that. It's kind of a down note in the middle of the vlog, but hopefully I'll be able to carry on. Like, I've spoken to a few people who, with this housing association, they've said, you know, it's taken a month, maybe 2 or 3, but at the very least, they've got a place sorted relatively quickly. So hopefully it'll be the same for me. I'm good at the flat until, as far as I'm aware, November-ish, so, and maybe December if I need it, I don't know, but suffice to say, I can't stay here, so there'll be a new background to vlogs and streams again before long, which is absolutely great. Anyway, bringing it back to streaming, at least for the end of the year, I am picking up Destiny 2 when it comes out for the PC at the end of October. Depending on how that game grabs me, depending on what kind of community we have around it, it's a good chance it becomes the main game for the stream, very much like Overwatch did, very much like PUBG did. Difference is, you know, it's a game that there's always progress going on in it, so there's almost the chance of like, hey, every time I stream, I might do an hour or so of Destiny 2, get grinding done, whatever, and then do an indie game or something like that. What I want to do, I have had a bit of a think about this, is maybe focus a little bit more on indie games on the PC for streaming, and then maybe play AAAs off stream or during weekends or something like that, because the bigger, longer games, they're going to take a while, and I feel like, you know, most people who want to watch that kind of gameplay are watching bigger streamers, bigger YouTubers, and it is also the case for like most people are going to be, you know, playing that stuff themselves. So I was thinking about it, what kind of content is like the most ideal for my community in streaming, and I thought, well, first of all, Jackbox games, very obvious. Good chance I'll be bringing those back in a big way, especially when Jackbox Party Pack 4 comes out. Say that 5 times quickly. Jackbox Party Pack 4, Jackbox Party Pack 4, Jackbox Party Pack 4, Jackbox Party Pack 4, Jackbox Party Pack 4. But other than that, it'd be quite nice to play a lot more indie games as well, because there are a lot out there that I really want to put some time into that I've missed out on. I've got like, I looked at my Humble list the other day because I buy the any good indie bundles, basically I pick them up. One, for like any giveaways, it's nice to have some of those games and give them exposure, but 2, there's a lot of games that I've missed out on. Mentioned it a million times before, World of Warcraft took up a lot of my time growing up. So yeah, there's a lot of indie games from 3-4 years ago that I never played that I've been told are fantastic. Bastion being a good example, Limbo as well. Played both of those on the stream, massively enjoyed them. So yeah, I've been picking up a few games like that, and yeah, it'd be nice to actually play them on stream and give them a bit more exposure. Maybe, you know, give you, the community, a chance to see what some of these newer indie games are like before, you know, throwing the money down. Because a lot of them are like, you know, it's like between £5 and £15, and you're like, well, is the game going to be worth it? Maybe you jump into the stream for an hour, you're like, yo, this game looks pretty good. I might watch the rest of Jester, and I might pick it up myself. You know, I feel like that's a much more beneficial thing to do for both myself and potentially developers, rather than playing. I know, ironically, I've just said that, you know, Destiny 2 is going to be a big thing and maybe a fixed thing, but I feel like giving indie games more of a spotlight is a bit more important for me and, you know, I feel like the community than, you know, Activision's latest game or Ubisoft's latest game. So yeah, going forwards, we'll mess about with that and see what we feel like. Once again, I've said, yo, this is the schedule for a while, and it's probably going to change again. I cannot hold a schedule to save my life. I can do days. I'm like, yo, I can do this day, this day, this day at that time. What are we streaming? I don't know. It could be anything. So yeah. And again, on the subject of streaming, you may have noticed this week I have started selling out at the end of streams. If you guys don't want to see any of that, feel free to jump off at the end of the gameplay. I will be saying, and that'll be it for this game. If you want to jump off there, feel free. But I am trying to give my Patreon a bit more of a promotion, I guess, and same with mentioning Twitch subs and bits. Big part of it is because I am moving out, and I do need a bit more help with the bills. It's a case of like, at the moment, just for argument's sake, I'm paying about £90 a week, not including food, but for like all my bills, rent, and everything. It's £90. It's quite nice. I can't complain about it with, you know, being on a living wage. But once I move out, £90 is going to be my rent for the week, or something like that. That's what I'm looking at. but then I've got the additional bills on top of that. So what I've done with Patreon, mentioned it in the Patreon vlog as well, is my goals are now effectively covering bills and adding up each time. But if you want to check that video out, I will put it there, so you guys can just click and have a look. And it'll be in the description. But yeah, so I am trying to promote Patreon a little bit more, trying to make it a little bit more of a beneficial thing for anybody who wants to do it as well. Don't feel like you need to at all. That's not what I want to do. It's not like I'm saying you must all pay into my Patreon. Not the case. I just want to, you know, put it out there as an option if you want to support what I'm doing. So yeah, that'll do it for today then, guys. I think that's everything. I've got a little list and I think I've covered it all, so that's quite nice. Thank you very much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely want to do some more of this if I can. I enjoy doing the vlogs. It's nice to sit down in the camera and just talk to it rather than having to talk a little bit, focus on some gameplay and then kind of forget where I was. I do that quite a lot. That's why I started pausing games and like talking to chat a bit more as well, just so we have a bit more of that interaction. It's nice. So yeah, that is it for the vlog, guys. If you want to support me, as I just mentioned, I am on Patreon, patreon.com/JesterInsanity. If you want to donate directly to my gaming and what I do on Twitch, subscriptions and bits are an option, as I am a Twitch affiliate, which is a very nice tag. I should have this little badge so much. Hello, my name is JesterInsanity, and I'm a Twitch affiliate. Everyone seems to be putting it in their Twitter descriptions, I can tell you that much. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.